Welcome to Stone and Star Art Studio. Today we are starting a new series, and our first piece is going to be Midnight Stars. So grab a pencil, pen, and maybe some watercolors, and let's get started. So we'll start off by sketching the horizon line, and this will be slightly lower than the very center of the paper. It's important to not put it in the center of the paper because then it makes the piece look too stale and perfect. After that, we're going to add in some rocks on this left side, so just kind of make it a little jagged, a little random, almost going to the middle of the paper. Next, we're going to start on our lighthouse, so do two lines that are almost parallel, but they flare out just a little towards the bottom. Next, we'll add in the top of the lighthouse, the place where the light is kept, and a little triangle roof. I like to add in a little railing with some bars to give it a cute little detail. So erase that old horizon line, we don't need that one anymore. And then I'm just going to add in some horizontal lines because this is going to be a striped lighthouse. Next, I'm going to come back in and make these rocks really jagged and random, then add in some extra rocks along the bottom. So it'll make it look more natural and less perfect. So the next four lines we're going to do are going to be very soft because we're going to erase them completely later. And they are going to be our light markers. So where these lines are, the center of that, we're going to have absolutely no stars and then sort of fade into the night sky. So make sure to make this line very light. When those light markers are done, I just like to add in a couple little waves and then start in with the stars. So I like to do an 8-point star and just kind of throw them randomly and then make some 4-point stars and then eventually fill in the extra space with little circles and then finally dots. So the places where the light streaks out to the right, I'll add in a little bit of stars towards the edge, but you don't want to fill in that light space. Okay, let's go back and ink. So we're going to ink every line that we did earlier except for those 4 light lines because our stars are going to show us where we should stop painting later with the night sky. Let's go back and erase all those pencil lines. Then we can start our watercolors. For this series, I'm going to use a light sky blue a medium dark blue, and then that blue mixed with black. So I start out with the light blue to kind of show the edge of the lighthouse and the far ocean, like the stars are lighting it up, because really the source of our light here is going to be the stars and the light through the sky. Then I just work my way darker as we get to the bottom of the ocean. Now it's time we're going to paint around those light lines that we did earlier. So just kind of make the light line that we did and just paint over the stars. On this right side, where the light just kind of fades out, use a lot of water to blend it into white. After you've gotten the ocean and the night sky where you want it and everything is dry, go back in and add some dark spots to those sections on the lighthouse to make it striped. Because I have it sitting here, I'm going to use some of this really sparkly watercolor that I got, and that'll just make the stars kind of light up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this process, and if you have a beautiful piece of art, I would love to see it. Tag me on Instagram at @artbyila. If you enjoyed this video, please stay tuned for the rest of our series. We're going to be making some beautiful seascapes. Thanks for watching.